Hello guys, I'm EdwardStarcraft, and here we are with a video tutorial on how to go for the 3-gateway pressure expand against Terran players, which is a great build against Terran players, especially on this map, and I'll show you why in just a second. But this is a map, Tal'Darim Altar, and I love this map. It's a great map. I love this, and I'm so happy that it's on the ladder. So here we go. We're going to start out by going basically a similar build, at least, to what I was doing earlier with a 4-gate. I guess most Protoss builds open up very similarly. That's because 9 pylon, 12 to 14 gateway, 14 or 15 assimilator, and 16 pylon and 18 cybernetics core. That's very standard for a Protoss player to open that way. So we're going to open this way again here in this game. I'm going to use my first chrono boost on my probes. Definitely always do that, no matter what you're doing. Unless you're like cannon rushing, and even then you might use your first chrono boost on probes. I'm going to build my gateway on 13 supply. Continue building probes and chrono boost out some more probes. At the same time, now that I'm at 13 supply, I will be scouting. Right after I build my gateway, usually I scout. And I'm also going to build a simulator to collect gas, because it is 14 supply. So sending out my guy to scout, and we'll see what he does. Keep on chrono boosting out my probes. I'm going to get to 16 supply very soon, and I'm going to be able to build a second pylon, make sure I'm not supply blocked, which is always good. After that pylon, I'm going to collect gas from my gas geyser. And we keep on going. Gateway is nearly done, and I'm going to get my cybernetics core. Now, hotkeyed my gateway, and I'm also scouting around this guy's base. And I see that his build is relatively normal. He's not getting orbital command, because he is a silly computer. But besides that, he's going for something pretty normal. And this build is actually really good when Terran players want to wall off. This build is also really good when they don't wall off. So it's just good in most situations. So one deviation though between when I go for a 4-gate and when I go for a 3-gate pressure expand is that I do build my third pylon before I get my other gateways up. And now you can see I'm chrono boosting out my warp gate research as quickly as possible, getting my second army unit, which is going to be a stalker, continuing to chrono boost out this warp gate research. And now I'm going to build 2 more gateways very soon. And here we go. 1 and 2. 2 more gateways. And so with this build, you want to actually be relatively stalker heavy. So I'm going to build a 3rd stalker out of this gateway. I'm going to build another pylon as well. Make sure that I do not get supply blocked. Keep on building probes. And you can see that I can actually do this off of 1 gas, which is very good. Well, I mean, some players like to go off of 2 gases, get a few sentries, just in case they have a bunker. Then you can force field the bunker and make sure that your opponent isn't actually can't repair the bunker, because if you force field the bunkers, SCVs can't repair them. But I don't really care. So now I have my 3 warp gates up, and I have warp gate technology up as well. And what I'm going to do is, after I get these warp gates all running, warp in 3 more stalkers. And ooh, actually, damn it, I lost my probe over there, so I'm going to have to send in another one. But that's not a huge deal. At the same time, I'm building up enough minerals to expand. So you can see, by cutting that extra gateway, I have enough minerals to expand. I still have money to warp in more units. Not that many minerals, but some minerals to warp in more units. I'm going to continue to warp in as many units as we can. And now I have a decent group of stalkers. For this build, you want to build mostly stalkers at the start of the game. And you can see that now, if they're in the open over here with Marauders, you do want to warp in some Zealots. So I'm going to warp in 2 Zealots to accompany my troops, because Marauders do half the damage to Zealots. So you want those Zealots to take the damage of the Marauders, to take the non-bonus damage. And a lot of times, even versus Masters players, you can outright kill a player with this 3-gate expand, with this 3-gate portion. And you can see that this computer is probably going to die here. But at the same time, you want to make sure that you macro well, keep on building Stalkers. And usually after this, from these 3 gateways, you get your second assimilator, and you will build either forges, if you want to go for a more upgrade-heavy build, or you will build a robotics facility if you want to go straight into Colossus. And there's the GG from this player, but if your opponent's going Banshees or something like that, they'll have a bunker or something at the front of their base. And so you probably want to transition into a robotics facility so you can get some detection. Some players will actually build a forge and then build cannons, all one cannon in their mineral line, another cannon in their other mineral line to take care of the Banshees. But that's not as optimal, because you want movable observers if your opponent is going Banshees. And after they get the forge, or forge or robotics facility, they'll usually add 1 or 2 more gateways into their composition, depending on how you want to proceed. And there you have it. This is the 3-gate pressure expand. It's very, very flexible, and a lot of times the initial push can outright win you the games. It's basically almost as powerful as a 4-gate, except you get to expand. And let's say he has too many defenses, you can pull back, build more gateways, make sure that your money is low, keep on spending on units, on technology, on economy, and you'll be good. Thanks for watching, and I hope this video tutorial was helpful.